All right, so what's good, YouTube? So I have a take that Yuji Itadori is a great character and extremely well written. And I'm just going to see if that's the case in the reaction we're about to watch. Yeah, Jujutsu Kaisen is a great anime. And personally, it's one of my favorites. I always say that. Like, I always defend it in my Discord, and you know, I'm always fighting people in my Discord that say Demon Slayer is better than Jujutsu Kaisen. What? That's not the case at all. So we're gonna react to this, and we're just gonna see, you know, we're just gonna see what's happening. Yeah. Why is everyone writing? You know what? Never mind. Luckily, my Twitch chat isn't on the screen because they're all saying Demon Slayer is better than Jujutsu Kaisen, and I always defend it. I'm always saying no, man. You know, Gojo's a good character, and stuff like that. And yeah. On another note, we've got a half-eaten cupcake. You know. Anyway, this is a video by Broken Ronin. I don't blame him, man, for trying to defend this shit. Yuji Itadori is an unlikable main character according to CBR, which my chat has told me is like the anime IGN. They've just got trash takes. We'll see. Let's watch it. I'm curious.
Yuji let Satoru Gojo step in as a series protagonist. What the fuck does that even mean?
No, actually, he didn't let Gojo step in. What's his name stepping in? You know, like how he stepped in to just make the best content in Jujutsu Kaisen, the movie. I've forgotten his name.
Yuji Itadori.
Okay, this might have spoilers. It's from 2 years ago, chat. I'm good, right? I should be good. We should be good, right? Surely, right? No, but it's from 2 years ago. Anime. Oh, mango. Oh, there's a lot of mango in there. There's a lot of mango. Do I care? You know, let's give it 2 minutes.
He sucks. As both an MC and as a character in general, he is completely ruined and tarnished his likability. According to the CB.
True. Hopefully he's writing if there's spoilers or not. Because, you know, not that I really want to watch season 3, but I mean, if I must. Don't just stop there, bro. It might be spoilers, bro. All right.
Article
I'll be ready on the pause.
Now, in case you guys were confused or thought that I was going to slander one of my personal favorite main characters in New Gen Shonen,
go on.
Don't worry, I'm debunking a CBR list where they talk about 10 ways Yuji Itadori has ruined his life.
We will be reacting to this. Chat, find me this. Find me this. Thank you.
Likability in Jujutsu Kaisen. So let's jump into it with number 10 being that Yuji invited Sukuna into his body without considering the consequences.
True. Also, maybe he was just into him. Did anyone ever think of that?
That's a strange way to say that he was willing to put his body on the line in order to save a person that he just met. He literally is willing to ingest a cursed finger and take on unknowing consequences, all in order to save somebody that he just met that day. I feel like that, if anything, shows how good of a person he is, and if anything, would enhance his likability quite a bit. I get what CBR's trying to say here. They're like, oh, he got Sukuna to enter into this world or whatever, right? And he became a vessel for Sukuna, this extremely powerful and evil curse. And that in and of itself is a bad thing. Like, that wasn't a good thing, right? But there was no possible way for Yuji to have known that. And for the audience or CBR, whoever wrote this, to blame Yuji,
I'm not looking,
character, for Sukuna's actions is a little bit strange to me. Yuji
he was gonna die. My goat is so cute. I really hope you have a goat in your living room right now and you're not talking about Itadori. Come on.
Is a victim of this situation here, especially when you know about what happened in the manga, how this was all planned out, things of that nature. You understand that Yuji was kind of primed to be
Abdul, you're a mod. Come on, bro.
Just being the best type of person he could be, which is one who would try to save people with his unbelievable strength and durability. If that makes him unlikable to you, I think you need to work things out in your head. Now, number 9 is that he gave into Sukuna's power and nearly killed himself. And
is this in the anime? It's so bad. I mean, it's such a good anime. I can't remember much. Yes, okay.
Megumi. Now, he did kill himself. Just a slight correction. He was brought back, but, you know, he did kind of die. In any case, he gave into Sukuna's power so, like, Megumi and him and Nobara wouldn't die. Like, there was really no winning that situation, right? They were thrust into a battle that they had no right being in, right? With Yuji being a sorcerer for no longer than like a month, Megumi not being able to handle a special grade, and Nobara not being able to handle a special grade, what did you want Yuji to do in that situation, right? The only person who could have possibly...
I meme a lot about this anime because it's just fun to meme about not liking it. But it is a very weird anime whenever I watch back some stuff. Because I have the memory of a goldfish. But I truly only remember the movie, the Shibuya arc, and Ghetto's section. I barely remember anything from season 1, man. And for some reason, I just couldn't remember people's names in this anime. It's like my brain was telling me, bro, no. This isn't for you. It's because your hate blinded you. I wasn't hating when I was watching it, was I? Maybe I was. I don't know. I don't know. It just got so overhyped to me. You've got to be honest. This was so overhyped that I was putting it post... It's not fair on the anime, because post-watching it, I was putting it on, like, Hunter x Hunter tier and Vinland Saga. Whereas it was, in my opinion, a level below Demon Slayer. Until the movie. The movie was elite. The movie was the best part about it.
Possibly change the tides of that battle without outside help or without Sukuna could have been Megumi, but even he didn't understand his full potential at the time and had no idea like how limitless almost the skill and power that he had with his 10 Shadows curse technique. If Yuji didn't
Megumi is what Sasuke should have been.
Nobara and him all would have died anyway, as the special grade curse would have either killed Megumi and him on the spot, or it would have just, you know, like obliterated.
Or is what they try to do with Sasuke.
Out, and you know, there was no winning that situation, right? I don't understand how Yuji doing his best to get rid of the curse was the worst case scenario. He also was under the assumption that if he let Sukuna loose, he'd be able to take control of him after he's done with whatever he's doing, right? In fact, he had a reason to assume that he would be able to control Sukuna as before he was able to release him and control him at a moment's notice. In any case, don't really see how this ruins his likability. It was either die to the special grade or almost die to Sukuna, and I'm pretty sure it was more beneficial.
Yeah, I don't think a 7 out of 10's...
In any case, number 8, Yuji kept his resurrection a secret from his friends. Completely idiotic.
Yeah. Yeah, this is anime. This is anime.
It was literally physically impossible for Yuji to not have...
Didn't Gojo tell him to do that? He told him not to tell people?
Kept this from his friends, right? There was just no way. Sukuna literally put in the binding vow that in exchange for reviving Yuji's body, Yuji would literally forget about the binding vow. So, I mean, that's just part of the Jujutsu Kaisen power system. If you don't like it, take it up with Kurz.
Did we ever find out regarding the vow? Wasn't there part of it that we never found out what it was or something? Well, he said something about a word or something. I'm trying to remember. What was it? Oh, we did find out. Okay. Because I recall being frustrated with that vowel thing. When I say extension, yeah. Right. Did he do that? In the Shibuya arc, he did it, right? Oh, yeah, but Yuji... Yeah, but... He hasn't said the word. Right. There it is. That's what I was like. That's what I was confused about. I remember now. Oh, yeah, and yeah, wouldn't... Exactly, wouldn't he just forget the word? Elden Ring? Oh, God. Oh, God. What, right now? Alright, we'll watch it together after. Let's finish this.
Sukuna, not Yuji, once again, the victim of being manipulated by Sukuna. In any case, number 7, he played in Gojo Satoru's disrespectful resurrection gag. Who is it disrespectful towards? I don't know about you guys, the audience watching this video, but I always perceived it as just
it's like fine, we can rewatch the live stream anyway, Kat.
Yuji and Gojo are both kind of tone deaf and didn't understand how much he mattered.
Hey, they got Jujutsu Kaisen's animation style perfect here. Fair enough. That's perfect art style right there.
To his friends, and that's why Nobara and Megumi were kind of like, dude, what are you doing? It was never really played off to be super disrespectful because Yuji was the one that's dead, right? Like, if Yuji were to prop up somebody else's corpse and be like, surprise or whatever, maybe I could understand your argument, but Yuji was the dead one here, right? Nobody knew he was alive, so he came out in a little fashion that Gojo, his teacher, manipulated him into doing anyways. It's played off as a very comedic gag, and you guys
only watched Jujutsu Kaisen for Gojo? I only watched it for Jogo.
Yuji played directly into Aotodo's toxically masculine hand. Okay, that's interesting.
I mean, wouldn't we all?
So their argument here is very strange. They're basically like, Todo beats people up for not having good taste in women. Therefore, since Yuji had good taste in women, Yuji bad, which is kind of strange because Todo's whole, you know, what's your type? First,
okay, nice. That is a woke take. What was I saying again?
Well, isn't toxically masculine because his whole thing is that he wants to see if you're an interesting person or not. He doesn't truly care if you like the same type of person he does. In fact, when he says it to Megumi, right, the only reason he runs up and just punches him in his fucking dome is because Megumi can't give a real straightforward answer. He's just like, anybody that's good, right? Todo's like, yeah, dude, I don't care if it's a woman or a guy. Like, just like, what's your type, right? It doesn't really matter, which is kind of funny because he just assumed Megumi was gay. But anyways, he was just like, yeah, what's your type?
I thought Megumi was as well. I'm not gonna lie.
Man, as long as they're a good person, I'm chilling, right?
It do not matter if your booty's fat. You know where I'm at.
And Todo's like, dude, you're a bum. And then he punched him in the face, right? Should he have punched Megumi in the face for that? No. But like,
good
so
gif.
Yuji's not responsible for that. All Yuji did is have good taste and get trained by someone who was stronger and more experienced as a sorcerer. None of Todo's actions of like hitting Megumi just get passed off to Yuji because they're best friends or brothers or whatever, right? In fact, after their fight versus Hanami, Yuji is kind of freaked out by Todo and like acknowledges that in the spur of the moment in trying to get stronger and in fighting the special grade curse, he got caught up in Todo's kind of pace and got not manipulated. They're still friends, great brother, like all that stuff. But he kind of got caught up in his pace and got sucked into Todo's little scheme, if you will, I guess, if you want to put it like that.
I wish they put more emphasis on them three, man. I really like them three.
But that's all it is, right? Simple as that. It's not really this
of course
wow,
that voice crack
that Yuji played directly into.
You know what?
So that's a little bit weird and a complete misinterpretation
that
of
voice crack was so bad.
In any case, number 5, Itadori
nothing
killed
else
Tosa's
following
younger
it will
brothers.
work or help. So
okay, they were attacking him and his allies. What did you want him to do there, right? What did you want Yuji to do? Just get his ass beat, get bullied, die? Like, they were in a situation on that final episode where if they didn't win the fight, him and Nobara were gonna die. Would you rather him let Nobara and himself die? That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, you just let Nobara die and you survive.
Character things makes him unlikable to you, maybe you shouldn't consume like anime or manga, because like Yuji fighting the quote-unquote bad guys and going against characters that are literally trying to harm his allies, I mean, there's really nothing different that you could expect him to do. And Yuji even feels extremely bad about doing it after the fight, right?
I don't know, man. Ask Adij. He made the video.
Wasn't a curse.
Ask Adij.
Or exercised or attempted to exercise something that wasn't a curse, and it clearly weighed pretty heavily on his conscience. Like, Yuji doesn't just take lives of like human-like beings very easily or willy-nilly, right? He's a very conscientious person about those types of things, as we see throughout the entire series, right? And honestly, I just find it a little weird that the main character doing main character things ruins his likability for you. In any case, number 4, Yuji let Satoru Gojo step in as a series protagonist. What the fuck does that even mean? No, seriously, like, I'm gonna read this, but I want you guys.
Yeah, but are they like spoilery, Abdul? Yeah, there are super mango stuff. Look at that pause.
To ask yourself, what does that even mean? Gojo is the strongest character in the verse. I don't want.
No, he's not. Jogo is.
To hear it.
Sukuna could be stronger.
Shut up. He's stated to be the strongest and the power ceiling of the verse so far. No feats, no statements, nothing has contradicted that thus far. And I say not the strongest, like he can lift the most, he can beat everybody in the verse, like in a one-on-one or something like that, right? That's the purpose. Gojo is the strongest. Yuji is a newbie sorcerer. How do you expect him to not let Gojo kind of take the spotlight sometimes, right? I mean, and how does that ruin his likability? If anything, that just makes Gojo more likable than Yuji. Now, whether or not you think that, I don't really care. They're both.
Oh, man. That's like asking me what's more likable, right? A punch to the nuts or a punch to the dick? That's a tough one, man. That's a tough one. I prefer Yuji because of Sukuna. Yeah. Gojo is just so bland. Gojo should have been the baddie. Geto should have been the goodie. See, this is why they need to call me to write the anime. Wait. Oh, God. I already messed up. Sir, I'm here to write an anime. It's called a manga.
Both great characters in terms of both likability, in terms of cool factor, in terms of depth in writing. They all have a lot of things to them that I think make them pretty cool. If you like Gojo more, dope. If you like Yuji more, dope. But like, to expect or desire an up-and-coming character who has talent, yes, to surpass the literal pinnacle of the
guys, I have too many Jujutsu Kaisen fans in my chat.
And I feel like that's a problem with your expectations.
Where's my support?
What the anime or manga is doing, which is kind of how the last 6 numbers, the 6 likability ruining things have been. But let's move on to number 3. Yuji continuously failed to defeat the special grade curse.
Okay, that is the most ridiculous take so far. Because that's literally how anime works. Meets villain, loses. Maybe meets villain again, loses. Meets villain, wins. Now, okay, now... now I'm pissed off. I'm all for taking the piss out of Jujutsu Kaisen. But this, you're just insulting anime. Oh, God. Yuji continue. It's literally how anime works. They fail, they come back, and they win.
Mahito. Now, I mean, like, I'm really confused how this ruins his likability. He got his ass beat. like, okay, I honestly don't understand this one, like, genuinely, right? Because they say, while it is difficult to blame Yuji for Mahito's actions, by the time the Shibuya incident arc took place, Yuji had failed to exercise Mahito on multiple.
Oh no, this anime clears Death Note. That's not even a comparison. This anime's... it clears that crap fest of an anime. Yeah. I don't know, man. I nearly fell asleep watching Death Note. At least this one kept me awake.
How does that make him unlikable, right? I don't get it. I don't understand. Mahito is strong. He's a special grade curse for a reason, right?
He's also probably the best character in the anime. Yeah. Yeah. And now, you know... about him, season 3's
one of the fastest evolving characters in the series, one of the highest potential characters in the series, a special grade curse that even Nanami couldn't exercise, and in fact was like, damn, even when he's in his like incubated form, I can't take him. I can only imagine how strong he'll be.
I think you shouldn't post this on YouTube. Oh, bro, it's gonna be a fun one.
What? At the end of the day, who's the one who beat the...
Listen, a lot of people realize what sarcasm is.
Yuji did it. Yuji's the one who got the dub in the end. Kenjaku came in, ruined the fun. Yeah, but Yuji did
I don't know what this is, so I think it's spoilers. So we're done. I need to do a whole video on my legit thoughts on JJK. It is legitly a good anime. It is. Because I would never finish a 3-season anime, you know, I'm including the movie, if it was bad. Like, it is a good anime. Right? I have my nemesis in my Discord and my Twitch chat that I always meme with. But it is a good anime. But it is also the most overrated anime in anime I've seen. Like, the way people talk about this anime... Oh man, I need to do a thoughts video. I need to do a thoughts video. But the way people talk about this anime is like it's season 3 of AOT, or season 2 of Vinland Saga, or season 1 of Frieren, or Hunter x Hunter. Bro, it's not close to them. You notice how I didn't put Demon Slayer in that conversation? I love Demon Slayer, but even Demon Slayer is not in that conversation. Those animes are on their own table. This anime is on like the 2nd or 3rd table, and that's fine. But for some reason, people start using their comments domain expansion on me whenever I say that. Chill. Because I will use my Keku Genkai. I don't know what it's called. Alright, GG's. Good video. Come watch it on Twitch. Give me your opinions in the comments. Be nice. It's not a bad anime at all. I do like to meme it a lot, so hopefully some of you know what sarcasm is. It's just personally, me and Itadori, we didn't really click. He didn't click with me as a main character. I prefer what's his name, and I've only seen him in like 5 episodes. He's such a good character, but I can't remember his name. Chat, who's the guy with the samurai sword, wears white, should be the main character? Yuta. And it's probably why I will really like season 3, because he's back. So looking forward to that. Another thing that I really didn't like is how they focused on Mojito and Ghetto so much and ignored the other 3 that I was super intrigued by. That being Jogo, Tree Bro, and was there a 3rd one, or was this them 2? Jogo, the tree lady thing. I could have sworn there was a 3rd monster. Squid Bro. Yeah, it was Squid Bro, right? Anyway, I also would have liked to got to know what's his name more. Blood Bro. But either way, you know, no anime is perfect. I'm not trying to, you know, except Hunter x Hunter. I'm not trying to say that. I'm not trying to say that. But you know, I need to do a whole thoughts video on this anime, and it may be one of the first animes that I do that on. Like, I need to sit down in a cafe, get the pencil and pen out, and I genuinely might write a script, because this is like, this anime, it hurts my brain. So maybe expect that down the corner, down the road. But yeah, this anime is mid.